Good morning.
Good morning.
We haven't done this in a while, so I feel like it's not clunky, but cheers.
Welcome to 00 of La La La.
Yeah, episode 0.5,
You
whatever you want to call it.
You couldn't get us to stay away.
No.
We needed a place to yap. I feel like I'm going to skip ahead, but especially because we are pregnant.
Yeah.
I am over halfway at this point. And the end of the season of our podcasting era for a minute came with a lot of miscarriages and
yeah, honestly.
trials and errors.
It was time to put that down for a minute. It was like there's just a piece of our superstition. I don't know what it was, but just like
vulnerability. It just was too much.
We needed to just clear everything out in our life, literally. But we'll get to that later.
Well, we will get to that. But anyway, so welcome to La La La. So this is me and Adam, and you there's likely literally no one listening to this, but it's just me and you.
Yeah, and Zaboomafoo.
How'd you know I was going to sing that? Me and you and Patchouli too. Okay.
Amazing. Love it. Already got copyright strikes on this thing.
Oh, no. You think? From that song? Okay. I am going to try to hold off for 10 minutes to not swear.
Yeah, because, the podcast gods, they don't like that.
They don't like that. But, yeah, so that's going to be at the 10-minute mark. You'll hear me start swearing, and I'll feel like myself. But I was going to say, we're a couple. If you're, like, brand new, if you've never heard of us before, like, we're a married couple who actually like each other.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, and we've gone through a ton of changes together. So it's like we like each other now, but we've also we've dated so many different people within our relationship. It's crazy.
What do you mean? Like with
like
each other. I was like,
yeah, you're not going on dates?
Yeah. What are you doing at night?
That's why I'm always up until 11 o'clock at night. So,
yeah, the format of this is obviously it's going to evolve because we're figuring this out. We have long time been like very serious. We've had guests on in our podcasting career, I guess.
Journey,
but this is new. This is different. This is just us. It'll be like catch-ups with the two of us. We'll be shooting the ish.
Oh, yeah, right.
I need to get to the 10-minute mark.
Come on, Mark. You can make it.
Okay. So we'll have like speed rounds of like catch-ups. And then obviously our like normal life of like now becoming parents and like what that means for us. And we're going to give like we're probably going to get into things that are like drama in our lives. Just
everything that you could possibly ever hope for on somebody's relationships and life and friendships. We're pretty much here to serve it because we're open books. Everybody knows that. We don't even have any friends. Well, I mean, I'm starting to make some friends finally for the first time in my life. Okay, but you guys don't know anything about that.
I made a really good friend.
You did. You've got a friend in Jesus again?
No.
Oh.
He's only 20 weeks old and he's within me, but I can
tell it's going to be a toxic relationship already.
I have made a really good friend. Yeah, like
currently in the process of making
a great friend. So anyway, we're going to also dive into pop culture stuff, so that's going to be addressed. We'll get like our takes. You'll get our takes on things.
We'll get each other's takes on things too, because we don't really talk pop culture. We talk about
No, we do. We watch reality TV. You don't even realize how much we talk about.
Reality TV is great.
You don't even realize how much we talk about pop culture.
You want to know how I realized that I actually know more than I think I know about things?
Why?
I was sitting down with somebody who was like one of my new friends was listening to a new song from the MGK album, and he was like, "Man, this album's so good." And I was like, "Same, agree, hardcore," because everybody thinks it's like so cool to hate on Machine Gun Kelly. And he was listening to it, and then I started talking about all of the relationship stuff of him and Megan, and me just calling her Megan like it's not Megan Fox.
The Megan.
And I was like, I just kept going, and I was like, I need to shut up now because
I'm talking pop culture.
I sound like I'm obsessed with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
You are kind of.
He's just trying to listen to the album, and I'm like, I'm not. Okay, it's just like different Instagram accounts pop up like MGK Magic or whatever it's called. And they give me all the tea and all the drama.
Well,
all the time.
You're about to learn even more because every week I'll be coming with a pop culture story to like kind of surprise Adam with, and he's going to surprise me with one. And then as well as there's going to be a segment called couples therapy. So this will either be like something that we have like, we're bringing up a topic of something between couples, either between us that we've like kind of gone through, or something like funny in the past like week, or something we've seen online and we're like roasting about people's relationships. And then eventually it would be nice to have like if you guys have any like couple questions or relationship questions, we'd love to like address it in couples therapy.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it. And then we'll do the word of the week. Don't look at my phone.
I wouldn't dare look at the word on your phone.
So we surprise each other every week. So we don't know each other's answers for all these things. So
yeah,
without further ado, I think we should.
That's all the housekeeping.
That's all the housekeeping. I think we should get into it. There's not going to be a separate Instagram that you need to keep up with. It's going to just be like mine.
It's going to be hers because Lord knows I'm not on Instagram.
And Adam is going to be like tagged. You know, I'm
going to collaborate like such a professional Instagram husband.
Yeah. So who knows what Adam's ever going to do. So don't ever put your faith in his Instagram or social media. So anyway.
But you know what? You know what I do for an actual living? Marketing and social media. So I'm on it plenty. Just not for me.
Tune out the noise and tune in to La La La. Okay. So, speed round. What are you listening to?
Oh my God. What am I listening to right now?
Podcast, music, whatever.
It's literally only ever drama. It's drama podcast. Fictional drama, which I don't know if most people listen to, but it's like if you were a kid in the 90s and you were steeped in Christian culture, there was a company called Focus on the Family, and they ruled the entire world of what it was to tell stories about the Bible, but like outside of the actual Bible. They were just making things up. They were just telling stories of people and lives. And they had a show called Adventures in Odyssey that I'm pretty sure was the most formative thing of my entire life. And it was the first ever fictional drama I ever listened to.
Yeah.
It's voice actors.
Yeah.
It's like sound Foley. It's like everything that you could imagine a movie without a picture would be. Is exactly what it is.
Okay, and now today's kids, they listen to these things called the Tonys, and it's that.
The Tonys?
I'm pretty sure. It's like a little box, and then they put like a little character on top of it, or like a card in it,
okay,
and it's just a story. So.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So it's like voice actors. It's a lot of like crazy horror stories usually in these things.
Crime, mystery.
Yeah, drama, thriller.
So which one are you listening to?
So right now I'm listening to one called Out of Sight. It's this series producer called Unknown 9, and they do books, they do comics, they do everything. So there's a book series that I want to get into at some point that's linked to this Unknown 9 thing. But for now, the podcast is what I'm listening to. It's called Out of Sight. It's really good. Okay. It's about like I mean, I know you're into these kind of things too, because you would watch all of the movies that I watch if you could handle all the movies that I watch. But it's like they discovered some sort of like multi-parallel universe thing that they could tap into, and they found all of these different like basically like rifts in the multiverse stream.
Yeah.
And they're trying to avoid the world, you know, collapsing in on itself and, you know, pulling people into the wrong stream.
Okay.
All that kind of stuff.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what you're listening to right now.
Yeah. And there's obviously there's always these big companies and businesses and people that are like trying to like use the system for their own good.
Yeah. I'm trying really hard to like get more into fiction stuff.
I don't know.
Like,
you're doing a great job.
Which we'll get into the reading. But for me, I have been mostly listening to just the like funny podcasts. I haven't.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really like in a season. I think, especially the beginning of our pregnancy, I just like was like, there's no like self-help advice tips that like I could possibly like use at that point.
Yeah, well, I mean, you knew everything, and also
well,
anybody
I know everything.
Well, when you get deep into something, especially like that,
yeah.
I feel like you kind of do know everything, but their help is usually unhelpful.
So I just like, yeah, I really didn't care about anything like that. So I wanted to listen to like just comedy. And so like right now, I'm mostly listening to The Good Guys, and that's Josh Peck and Ben Soffer.
Yep.
And
for those of you who don't know Drake and Josh.
Yeah. it's Josh. And I also listened to Mari on Pursuit of Wellness. She was on hiatus because she got pregnant too via IVF. So like I wasn't listening to her podcast for a while because she was gone. And
TTC girlies really just be putting the podcast on hold.
Well, you know, trauma.
Yeah.
Like a lot of she had a fertility journey, so did I. So yeah.
You're trying to build a different world at that point.
Yeah. So anyway, I've mostly been listening to comedy stuff, and then I've been listening as far as music goes. I actually have been listening to like randomly recently. I've been listening to like native flutes again.
Yeah.
Which has been kind of nice to like, I don't know, it's just so calming, and I don't know, it just feels good. Native flutes on Pandora.
Literally.
Shout out Pandora. We're the
OG.
We're the only people under
yeah, it's under
40
50 that still listen to Pandora. Okay, but here's the thing though. It's the only streaming service that works with our stupid old Sonos that we have.
And it's like our Sonos is our best speaker we have in the house.
It is.
So
only real one. It's not Bluetooth.
It's just, we're gonna stick with Pandora for as long as we have our Sonos, honestly.
Until it dies. It's literally our boombox at this point. It's so old.
Our boombox.
We can only put on the radio.
For sure. Okay, watching. What are you watching?
What am I watching? Oh man. Well, we're watching some stuff together, which is really fun.
Yeah.
But mostly when I'm just by myself these days, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah.
I am watching
like YouTube creators.
Yeah. It's a lot of. So obviously you guys know that we are in a journey to having our first kid, which is super exciting. And it just, I'm sure it shifts for everybody, and I'm sure it's different for everybody. But for me, all I want to do is watch like self-help stuff. So I'm like constantly like how to be fit in your 30s and all of this kind of thing.
That's been me. And now I'm like on this, like somebody just make me laugh train.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, I get that. So I'm like, I have that. And then I have the other version of my YouTube, which is all of the stuff about like Norse history and spirituality, because I'm like, I want to have something to hand down to my son. And then I have D&D stuff constantly because I'm a rookie, and yes, it sounds nerdy and dorky, but the whole goal of getting into it is building intentional community that's centered around doing something fun instead of just drinking and creative. And so yeah, D&D was a good foray into that for me. And so now I'm just trying to figure out how to actually even do any of it and how to like, let myself be invested in building a character or like,
it's so cute.
Whatever
Good for
it is.
you.
So I'm like, I just want to
Imagination.
be a whole person by the time our son gets here so that I can like
cry.
Hand him all of that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I will just be crying all the time. I will just be Mr. Wet Eyes, but.
Oh, same.
Yes.
Okay, that's cute. I love that. Okay,
what are you listening or watching?
We're watching together. I have a ChatGPT sourced list of pregnancy content because
you'll learn how deep chat goes here.
Again, yeah, me and chat were basically the same person. And yeah, so for a long time, I've always loved pregnancy stuff. I've always loved like pregnancy content and just the world of pregnancy. Before I was ever even trying to get pregnant, I like one of my favorite movies is What to Expect When You're Expecting.
Yeah.
Like I've just been that girl. Like I've always been that girl. I mean, I hid it from a couple friends for a couple years. Yeah.
Well, every YouTuber I ever knew you watched when we were touring before we were ever together, it was always like some mom living out in the jungle with like 18 kids and
like YouTube?
Yes.
You're saying
Yeah. I mean, granted we were vegan at the time, or she was vegan at the time, and I joined in on the veganism, and so she was like super crunchy.
Like jungle earth mom. Like she was
the OG trad wife fan.
Yeah.
Until it turned trad wife, and then she's like, nah.
Yeah. So anyway, I've always been into that. So it's definitely a part of my personality that like I kind of kept from like the online world. But anyway, I always have. So I took this opportunity now that like I could watch these things again, because whenever we were like going through our miscarriages and stuff, like anything pregnancy related was actually really hard and triggering and like whatever, of course, naturally. And so I was like, all right, we're going to hit up all the movies and all the like shows ever that has anything to do with like motherhood or parenthood, like pregnancy, whatever. And so we're watching together right now a Canadian show.
Oh, yeah.
Which has been out, I guess, for a long time, but we just didn't know about it. It's called Workin' Moms. And it's cute. I really like it. It's a cute show. We're going through Parks and Rec, which is not pregnancy, but like that's also just like for Adam to like offload the pregnancy content.
It is so much pregnancy content.
Because we also have the movies, which I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much out of those movies at this point. And so yeah, that's
you know what though,
my focus.
You know, I will take watching all of the pregnancy shows and all the pregnancy movies because she, stay with me here,
yeah,
is finally into anime with me.
How many animes? I've watched a lot now.
You have watched so many. You've watched 4 complete series,
and that's like a lot
at this point, which is a lot because some of them are multi-seasonal. And the one we're currently on, very challenging to watch. I don't even want to tell you which one it is because you're gonna think that I'm an incel that's like forcing my wife to watch weird anime things like octopuses and stuff, but it's not. It's not hentai, I promise.
It's not, but it's like
but it's good. It's good though, right?
It's good, yeah. I mean, it's
towing the line.
This one is towing the line. The other ones were fine.
I told you it was weird. The thing is,
my favorite has been Apothecary. That's been my favorite.
Apothecary Diaries is great. Best one, easiest one to watch.
But yeah,
you animators out there, stop it.
Stop being so gross. Like, yeah, it's gross.
Why are we writing 14-year-olds into this stuff? You're just drawing them. Just make everybody in college instead of high school. It's a lot less weird.
Like, it's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm glad you talked me up because I am watching.
She is putting in the work right now.
I am. So yeah, anyway. Reading. What are you reading?
What am I? I'm not reading anything right now. Unfortunately.
It's okay. There's going to be weeks
I
you're
mean,
not reading
look,
anything.
I'm not reading a book. But I am reading a lot of things online because I'm reading a lot of lore and I'm reading a lot of character backstory for
That's what I used to always say.
Stuff.
I'm like, I'm not reading a book, but like I like do a lot of research. So like I'm reading words.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm reading things, okay? I'm not making ChatGPT like read it to me.
Like my eyeballs are reading words.
Yeah, so I'm doing that, but also I am trying to get into reading some books. Mm-hmm. And that's just another journey into fiction stuff because honestly, apparently I can't do anything but escapism. So
yeah,
maybe we can address that.
Some people just like that. I'm reading a book right now that I don't really love because it's fantasy. It's called Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. And I know a lot of people actually love this series and this book and whatever. So like, no offense to you. I just am not a fantasy girly. Before this, I was reading fiction, but it was like normal people, like normal lives and stuff with quite a bit of like smut, and that was good. Like I liked that, and it was also like good for my sex drive. This is just, I don't know if this has any of this.
As we've said forever, there's no such thing as wasted sex.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it through, but the fantasy stuff, the character is starting to go somewhere. It is a little kind of fantastical, but they're describing like the geography, and I like that I do like about fantasy stuff is
world building stuff.
Yeah, when it comes to like people's like abilities and powers, I'm like count me out. But
I think the kind of writing that you would like is called, I think it's called hard fantasy, hard fiction, where it's like they have very linear, specific rules about how the world works, and they always describe it to you and tell you all that kind of stuff. Versus something I don't know what else it's called, but like
I don't know, but it's fine. But I'm gonna get through it, and I want to read more smut.
Do it
for our sake.
Yeah, for our sake.
So
do it for the baby.
Do it for the baby. The baby's like, please no. Okay, what are you eating? Craving new food? What are you thinking about?
I mean, I'm eating a ton of unbaked cookies right now.
Unbaked cookies.
Because I finally made them for my cute little friends in D&D. Shout out to those guys.
And then I've been craving pancakes. Apparently, the baby wants pancakes, which is so cute because we just got a message from Adam's mom. She was just like, we were asking for like different quirks that he had as a baby, and she said that he loved pancakes, and I was like, oh my gosh, he has your taste buds, which seems like he does.
Yeah. I also love anything that you're making right now that has like venison stuff in it.
I have been making a lot of venison or bison.
It's so good. Guys, like,
yeah,
it's good in anything. And it's so good for you, especially the little blends that you have, the little ancestral blends that it's like
that's usually when
organ
I have the
meat
venison
and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you're eating well, whatever.
A whole animal.
A whole animal, wild caught stuff.
What?
I don't know if it's wild caught, but you know.
Wild caught. Oh my god, that's hilarious. There, I just watched a video. It was a satire, and it was of this like white person trying to be native, and they're like, I went to my first casino, and I was going through the buffet, and I tried their wild caught bison.
Incredible.
So that's like
that is me right now. Absolutely, yeah. Our wild caught bison.
Wild caught bison.
Yeah,
like,
these grocery stores, they really be doing the most.
wild caught. Can you like anyway?
Caught.
I caught a bison.
It just said, "Excuse me."
He's like, hello. Oh, okay, hilarious. Our physical.
What else do you call that? I mean,
Well, you just like wild or like just. Well, in other animals you would call it like free range, but it's just like.
that's probably more what it is anyway. There ain't no grocery store clerk that's
But
going
wild
out with a bow.
caught like cracks me up. It's literally because they use wild caught salmon.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You
yeah,
catch
yeah.
a salmon like wild caught. Yeah. Anyway, like wildly hunted bison. But anyway, that's hilarious. Okay, so physical body workout like update.
I'm training for a half marathon right now.
Yeah. So he's been running.
I don't know if I feel like it's such a lie because.
Where'd my muscle man go?
I'm like, I'm not. I'm true. I'm not running a half marathon yet. I don't know when I'll be running anything close to a half marathon. All I know is I go for a run. I try to go 5 days a week, and I go 0.2 miles further every time I run.
Yeah.
And apparently, doing the math, if I keep doing that, by the time October 25th runs around,
is that when it is?
rolls around, that's when it's supposed to be, I think. I'm not on pace right now because I've missed the last couple days because I'm trying to readjust my schedule. But I'll be running like 14.8 miles, and I don't know that my body can handle that. That's
boy.
so many hours. That's like 2 hours of running straight.
I really don't need you like collapsing.
I'm not going to collapse. I'm going to be a professional about it.
Scares me.
Anyway,
he's getting skinny, and
that.
I don't like it.
She wants all my muscles to come back. She wants me to focus on making sure I'm big and buff.
Because he's like losing weight and I'm gaining weight, and that's just like inappropriate.
My cardio is fire though right now.
Yeah, mine too.
I feel like if I didn't have this
Walking
baby
around.
attached to me right now, I would be running marathons too. That's what they say, is that being pregnant is like running a marathon every day, right?
Yeah.
Not even a half. You're like already blowing past me.
It's just a lot on your body, yes, for sure. So I'm doing the most. But that being said, like I'm going to prenatal yoga once a week.
Are?
I'm doing Body Ready method, which is it's a kind of a known.
Are you?
Yes, like once a week. But I mean, I'm trying to like this week. I'm trying to implement a lot because a lot has changed even within this past week.
Yeah.
A lot has changed. Yeah, I could just kind of address that. First of all, we got past the 20-week mark. We had our anatomy scan.
Yeah, we did.
That was huge. But then also so much happened. Like me and my job career stuff is like shifting, which is all like, it's like shocking, but also meant to be. And like, so a lot of things, we can go into it. And then I also lost a dear friend this past week. So like this past week was hard, and it was like a catch up week from like your family staying with us, and it's just we've been kind of like,
it's been a lot.
Yeah. So Body Ready method, I'm trying to do more. It's definitely more of a physical therapy type workout exercise for pregnancy. It's not like yoga. It's like it's very physical therapy like.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I'm trying to do more stretches, things like that.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. That Body Ready method stuff seems like really legit.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to prepare you so well.
Really hard. But okay, spiritual check-in, mood, reflection, spiritual.
Sorry.
You're allowed to cough. It's fine.
Thank you. My body is allowed to function because my body is good.
Yeah.
Spiritual check-in. I'm like, there's so much of me that wants to talk about like heading back into like spiritual belief stuff about my own life, but that would feel fake because I've only just recently started kind of getting back into that, and I'm still not even sure if it's spiritual or if it's more historical.
Is spirituality to me.
Yeah.
So learning about something is the spiritual experience.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm trying to learn about that kind of stuff, which I guess would technically be spiritual. But in the grander scheme of like checking in and how I'm feeling, I feel like I am trying to become, like I said earlier, a whole person right now. I'm exploring what it means for me to love things. I'm exploring what it means for me to like prioritize time for myself, and what it means to like get into routines and rhythms that are meaningful for like our life to move forward.
Yeah.
And so a lot has been shifting, a lot's been changing. I've even like, well, I guess you guys would know, we haven't been doing a podcast in a long time, but like I had a pretty heavy mental breakdown, like 8 weeks into pregnancy, and that was really challenging. And it's been really challenging. I finally got some medication for anxiety, and
you don't take it consistently. It's like
it's only like when I'm having an episode, which you know happens about monthly, but not nearly to the level that the first one was. But I know I have a lot of PTSD around it, because every single night when I'm going to bed, which is when the episode started, I just find myself scared, which is funny because I'm like, I'm sure we're going to deal with a toddler who's scared of the dark and afraid to sleep and all of those kind of things. And I think it's just my brain rewiring itself to like learn how to be responsive to a crying baby, and how to be present when you need me to wake up, and like all of those things, I'm sure, is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just obviously not fun to go through something like that. So I'm trying to
also, if
embrace it.
Anything about pregnancy, week 8 and 9, brutal.
Yeah.
So for Adam to be going through like not sleeping for 48 hours and going to the doctor and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'll come pick you up, and like
yeah, right.
hardly functioning, but it was interesting timing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of self-discovery right now, whether I want to or not, because I have to figure out how to embrace this into a part of my life rather than trying to escape the thing that caused it in the first place.
Yeah. So, yeah. I get you.
How about you?
So on a spiritual level and emotional, I kind of like those two kind of go hand in hand. Really, they are very similar. I think there's just a lot with our pregnancy, which we'll go into, but there were a lot of signs and like seems like spiritual messages that confirmed that this pregnancy was going to work out. And a lot of things happened in our life surrounding it, and it made me spiritual, but also made me really scared of the spiritual, because I was like, well, shit, like is this real? Like, is there like actually weight to a lot of this stuff? Which made me really superstitious. And like, so yeah, I kind of went through like a fear of the spirituality. Like I was grateful, because I was grateful the pregnancy was like working out, but it also made me like really, like I had my like religious trauma of just being like scared to fuck anything up. I was like, I'm scared to do anything wrong. Like I put like evil eye emojis around my social media. Like I had gone through like a friendship breakup. Like I knew people had it, like they were just like, I don't know. There's just like a lot of energy surrounding the beginning of this pregnancy. And I was grateful and fearful. And now, and again, we can go into a lot of that stuff, but like, and now the main thing that I keep thinking about is like how I'm very much in my second trimester. So like hormones and emotions are like high when it comes to like connecting with the baby. Like I feel him all the time now. He's kicking all the time. I'm thinking about his little life and his identity. It's no longer about me staying pregnant. I mean, I need to stay pregnant, but it's like my mind is not preoccupied with that now. It's just like thinking about this little life, and then also knowing I am passing down everything that I possibly want to pass down, whether it's tradition, whether it's like native culture, whether it's my belief in spirituality or not. And my spirituality is mostly based in nature. But this pregnancy has made me just be like, there's more that we potentially don't know. I think I'm also a prophet.
Yeah, honestly, agree.
I'm a dream witch. So I don't know. Yeah, there's like a lot that goes into it. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm dabbling and I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm just like letting it come, which I have enjoyed.
Well, I feel like the thing with everything that we've gone through with this pregnancy and with the things that like we've heard and the all of the stuff, obviously, you know, the nice part was it really has given us confidence in the difficult times, because it aligned with so many things that we had experienced, and it felt like there was more of almost like a promise of this working, and obviously it did.
Yeah.
So when it was difficult, it was like a little easier to lean into it, which, I mean, that's kind of what spirituality is for a lot of people, is like leaning into something that's a little bit more of a promise in the midst of something that's really challenging.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was for us. And now it's just kind of being on the other side of it, where we're like, okay, this is going really well. Like, we're doing good here. We also don't want to be toxic people who rely entirely on spirituality to like give us positivity and belief in things working out.
No, I definitely didn't like the people who search for things and like, oh, ladybug landed on me and like whatever. I did all that throughout the trying to conceive journey.
Yeah.
And like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Because like, it's just, I had that stuff happen to me, and then I'd get pregnant and have a miscarriage, and like,
yeah.
So like the sign stuff, I'm very like careful to
prescribe to anybody else.
Yes. I wanna tell our story about the crazy things that did end up aligning this time, but that doesn't mean it was a sign. I don't know. How do I explain that? Like, yeah, I'm just going to say what happened in me and my story, but I'm not going to say for you to look out for these signs, because
exactly.
Like, fuck that. Like, that's not.
Yeah. My pregnancy is not your pregnancy. Our symptoms will not be the same.
That's not how it works. Like, yeah. Cause all our stuff happened, like, most of their stuff happened kind of months before I ever got pregnant this time. So it's things I reflected back on from like way back. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to be like, oh, like prescribing miraculous signs to anyone's like journey, because I don't like that. Yeah. But
it's not fair to anybody, and it's also kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want anybody looking for those signs for themselves, and then like it doesn't happen, and it's like,
or thinking that it's not going to happen for them because those things aren't happening in their life, so they're just like,
I mean,
they're feeling like they're stuck in some sort of rut, looking for a different sign than what's going to be theirs.
Me and a friend, okay, just as an example, okay, me and a friend who had miscarriages, we both wrote a manifestation on 8/8 Lionsgate last year, and it sucked when she ended up getting to a T like what she wrote, and she was like, isn't it so special, like I got this, and like make sure you write this down. And I'm like really happy for her, but I'm like, I also wrote everything down, and like that month I got pregnant and had a miscarriage like later on that month, actually next month, but anyway. And so it's just kind of like, okay, just don't, I want to share my story, but don't apply it to your life. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't like take my thing and be like, oh, it worked for her, so it's going to like, work for me. Anyway, that's just I have to give that caveat. Yeah. Because I don't want to be toxic. Not that this friend was toxic at all.
No, not at all.
She's a great friend. She, through Chi and repeated loss, like she's been a great friend, but it's just an example of something where it's like,
you're like, that could be hurtful.
Yeah. I don't want to be like
those kind of things
triggering in that way.
Okay, local spotlight, huh?
Yeah.
So it's not a place that we've been yet. It's not something that I'm recommending because I'm like, oh, I know it's going to be amazing. But the place that I'm excited to go to soon is that new Perrin Bakery. Oh, They've had a place in Franklin for a long time, and they
long time? I thought they just opened.
In Franklin.
Yeah.
There's been a location. Yeah, maybe not for a long time, but for a while.
Okay.
And they just opened a place in Nashville.
Yeah.
And it looks incredibly cute. So we are coffee chasers, clearly. Barista for a long time.
Thank God. Coffee was my biggest aversion for a while.
Yeah, that was rough. It's like the first thing that went was being able to drink coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. At like 6 weeks.
Yeah. And then I had my anxiety attack, and then I'm like, I don't want to touch coffee.
And then that was literally right when, that was like at 8 weeks. And then around 10 weeks, I was like, okay, I can smell maybe coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, actually, I could drink coffee better than I could smell it.
Yeah.
My smell aversions were
They were
out
off
of
the
control.
charts. Yeah, for
Out
sure.
of control.
So we chase coffee pretty much everywhere, and anytime a new coffee shop opens up, it's amazing. Like we went to like the opening of a new place called Babu in town. We go to anything and everything that opens up, like brand new. We tried to go to Baby Chan when that first opened, but it's so busy there, it's impossible to get in. It's so
yeah, no,
we still haven't actually been there, but we have had their strawberry sandwich thing that they have, and it was incredible.
This is like a little shortcake kind of thing, and it was great. We were at the back of the line, and somebody comes up and was like, "We didn't finish this. Do you want this?" And I was like, "She didn't even." I was like covered. Like I don't think you could tell I was pregnant, but I was like, "Hell yeah!" So we walked out of that long line, and we had a great day.
Yeah, and then we went and got coffee right next door.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
It was great.
So we're going to this new spot, or we want to go to this new spot called Perrin, and it's like super cute because it's a French bakery, French pastry place, and bakery, and they have this like mezzanine spot in there that is a second level above the actual kitchen, so you can watch
you
them.
did your research.
You can watch.
We haven't even been yet.
Well, it's a coffee shop. Of course, I'm going to research it.
Yeah.
I need to know everything about it before I go in there. What to expect when you're expecting. So I'm like, I want to go there. I want to watch them with the flour poofing up in the air with their little white hats on and making their little French pastries.
Cute.
While I'm drinking
I hope
coffee
they have that
and reading
for
a
you.
book because we have books now, you know?
Yeah, okay, good one. We'll definitely have to go and give you our actual take on it.
We will. And it'll be great because it's coffee.
My shout out is to Ola Yoga, which is where I've been doing my prenatal yoga. It's been amazing. It's basically been therapy for me because the first half of the class is like we go around and we talk about like a specific topic each week, and that's been truly therapeutic for me. I've been going since I was 13 weeks pregnant, and
yeah. After she came back from day one, I was like, you need to just get a membership because you look like you're absolutely glowing.
Yeah, it was great. It was healing in the sense that like, dude, I've been craving to belong to a pregnancy community since the moment we got our first positive in June of 2024. Yeah. You know? And so the fact that I kept getting pregnant and then losing it, I was never a pregnant mom. Like I was never like,
you felt like a mom, but you weren't allowed in the group yet.
Yeah. Even though
I'm sure you would have been.
They would have welcomed me, but
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, you don't want to taint it for yourself either.
No, it's not the same. And so it was healing in the sense of just being there was like just healing, you know, like it was great. But then things we talked about and talking to other people and hearing their stuff and me being able to verbalize like, oh, it's my triple rainbow baby. And they're like, oh my gosh. Like,
and them knowing what that means.
Yeah. And like, you know, and I said TTC and like a lot of, it's just being able to speak the language of TTC, of trying to conceive with anyone is like, it's like
healing.
It's healing. It's like breathing fresh air. It's like, I don't know, when you're going through it, like all you can think about are like all those things, progesterone, ovulation, like your like DPO days, like your language is completely different. Like what you think about and like the language you use is so different. So anyway, not that I'm going into all that with these pregnant women, because even a lot of them, like half of them, I'm pretty sure are pregnant on like against their will.
Against their Jesus, it is Tennessee. Watch out.
Not against their will, but like I think it was like a lot of them. It was like a surprise.
Yeah.
From what I can tell from stories.
Got it.
So anyway, so half the class can maybe understand what I'm talking about. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's just like nice to be there. And like now I'm in pregnancy and that's what I'm talking about and thinking about. And so that's been really healing. And then we do movement and that's been great. So anyway, that's Ola Yoga. And
yeah, it's cool too because the owner of Ola Yoga was one of my regulars back when I was running Kettner Coffee Supply. Yeah. So super cool.
Is she the owner?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I literally kind of got to hear the story of its inception and what she wanted it to be like as it was coming up.
You need
as
to
she was
reach out to her and
for sure, yeah.
Tell her.
So cool that it's a meaningful place and cool to like have seen it become what it is now and knowing that it's such a meaningful thing for people. Yeah.
So normally we would go into like a bump date parenting update, but I think because we just have so much to say at the beginning of it. Like each week, this is technically supposed to be a speed round of all those things that we just went through.
That was so speedy.
We just had so much to say to explain of where we've been that was not as speedy as it will be in the future. But so normally we'd go into a bump date, but I'm going to save that because we're going to refer back to this episode and just be like, okay, here's the like spiritual sign things that happened in whatever. So we'll go into more of those stories in another episode.
Yep.
So I'm going to skip that and we're going to go into, do you want to do pop culture or do you want to do couples therapy next?
Let's do couples therapy next.
Okay. Couples therapy. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, hit me with yours.
Are you sure?
You're scaring me. I don't know.
I think I'm a little scared. I'm nervous about mine. Okay.
I mean, we're still figuring out what this even is. So
bear with us.
But the thing that I feel like has been a meaningful part of our relationship lately that I feel like is worth discussing is, even in the best relationships, especially in the best relationships, bringing joy and stories and life from outside of your relationship is so important. Like, I feel like the way that I'm able to share with you now in our relationship is so much different. I'm sharing so much more of who I am because I'm outside of just us and our bubble of like our shared interests and our like compromises that we've made to like be with one another and like enjoy things together constantly. I'm like in a zone of no compromise and just being like my dorkiest, most like into my niche stuff self and hanging out with friends that I'm making through those things. That I feel like the way that I'm able to approach my relationship with you now brings so much more life into it.
I knew Adam was nerdy, but I had no idea until he started really embracing, like he was getting Pokemon cards. He like forced me to play Pokemon with him for a while. He kept like buying stuff. And then like anime, I'm like, okay, the one thing I can do is like tolerate an anime if it's like tolerable. Yeah. And so I've gone through several of those now. And then he's gotten into D&D and like running.
Is running nerdy? Only nerds run. You turn into a skinny little wimpy boy.
Yeah, it's like along those lines. You know what I mean? Like it's like it like doesn't not go.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, wow, okay, nerd central over here. And I knew because Adam's always been into like even like EDC and like just like
techie things and like.
So I always knew it was like kind of that, but.
You married me anyway, so
yeah, no, but
I take that as a plus.
It's cute. It's cute. But anyway, I agree. I think like being able to bring stuff outside of like the house, experiences into our relationship is good. Like telling stories, like how was that experience? Like how was that like hanging out with the guys? How was it on your run? Like how is it with blah blah blah?
Yeah, like how else are you gonna explore different aspects of your personality and bring new things into a relationship that you've been in for 9 years? Like unless you're discovering new things about yourself, you're not going to have new things to like contribute.
Right. And I think I've evolved a lot and we've been on the wave.
Yeah.
And then now you're finally like, you're kind of
now that we're settled and our lives aren't like shifting off from underneath us constantly. It's like, I mean, it is a little bit. But not in such foundational ways. Yeah. Now it's like, okay, how do we build on this base now and find out who we want to be and what we want to do and how we want to make friends and like how we want to show up in this relationship. Yeah. And mostly I just want to show up with lots of animated fiction stuff and go, hey, look neat, huh?
Nerd. Nerd. Okay. So mine is lesbian relationships.
Yeah.
Not.
Yes, queen.
So I always see like on Instagram and stuff that like there are people in lesbian relationships who are like, if you want to be treated like XYZ, like date a woman. And it's like, you know, someone who like makes you breakfast or someone who remembers an anniversary or somebody who like who like
such a low bar,
who like brings you chocolate when you're on your period. And it's like, okay. So, like, no offense, but, like, that's just not true.
Not to, like, scare you, but I think we're in a lesbian relationship.
Okay, so, like, I don't know. I kept seeing these things, and I'm like, LOL, Adam and I are in a lesbian relationship. Like, I, like, was laughing about it, like thinking about it and joking about it, even in my own head. But then I was like, no, Adam's a man. Like,
yeah, I am a nerdy one, but
and I don't know. I think maybe, again, I'm having a son. Right. Okay. So like everything that I believe in for like the future of men, like I want the world to accept him and to embrace him without the caveat of like
like comparing him basically to like, are you enough of a woman to be a man?
Yeah. I don't know. So I like, that may be true for some people, but it's definitely not true for all guys. Okay, so there are good guys who will treat you like a lesbian couple. Like it's just that exists. And then speaking of like,
I think we just need to set the bar higher for men in general.
Well, that's what they're kind of saying. They're like kind of joking about that,
sure,
but they're also like just putting down men at the same time. So I'm like not a fan of.
Well, I think there's a balance of it. I feel like, yes, I think you're right. I think they are saying that men aren't capable of so many things.
Yeah, they're saying it's not. Yeah, it's like impossible.
But then at the same time, I think men are just like, fine, then I'll just show up in this relationship and be lazy about it because there's no expectations for me and there's no respect for who I am in a relationship anyway.
I think a lot of men suck. Okay, that's true. I don't want to say but I don't. But it's not impossible. Like, I also think some girls, like, when you can't find a good guy, like, you kind of suck then. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take, but I'm like, there are good guys out there. And just to be like, all men suck is just, it's such a
boring take.
It's so boring. Like, yeah, just say you're boring. Just say you're boring and that you kind of suck too. So yeah, that's kind of my hot take. And then JoJo Siwa is now in a straight relationship, but people will come after me when saying that because she has always been a lesbian.
Yeah,
she's now dating a guy, but the guy has always been gay.
Yeah, right.
And so people are like
challenging.
So they're like, oh, like it's a straight relationship, and then somebody was like, no, it's not a straight relationship. And I don't remember like how they explained that it's not a straight relationship, but I was like, it is though, right?
Boy meets girl.
It's like a queer relationship. They were basically saying,
for sure, you can absolutely say that.
You're queer because like you can have layers to your sexuality and they still exist within a guy and girl relationship. But anyway, and they were like, and that's why it works, and that's why it's such a good relationship because it's like a queer relationship. Again,
look, technically we are too because when we went to Las Vegas on tour,
exactly, this is what it made me think of. It's what it made me think of. Okay, so yeah, we pretended because I was like, oh my gosh, it looked like my mom's butch daughter. This is before Adam and I dated, and Adam, I was like, you look like you could be gay, and so
everybody's thought that my whole life. It makes sense.
I was like, well, he's just like sweet, you know. Which again, it's like. I don't know. I want to challenge all these things. And I was like, we're like my mom's gay kids together going into a casino in Vegas. So anyway, so I thought about that thought about like how now we ended up together and we have a great relationship and how like people are like. And we were
kind of gender reversed when we first started dating.
In order for it to be a good relationship, it has to be like a queer relationship. And like that may be true for some, but I just want to set the record straight that is not a blanket statement. Like,
also, it doesn't have to be literal because clearly neither one of us was gay or lesbian.
This is a straight relationship. Like, and I know that's going to hurt a lot of people's hearts, but like neither of us are queer. So
you know.
And our relationship is great. And Adam is super like affectionate and he's bringing me chocolate, not just on my period because I'm.
Yeah, I got to keep that candy stash stocked right now.
He's never kept it stocked more than he has while I've been pregnant.
We got Nerd Clusters, we got Snickers, we've got Hershey's with almonds, we got Heath bars, we've got Ghirardelli with the salted caramel on the inside.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna keep that.
The baby's 1 pound, and I have gained 15. So you do the math.
14 pounds of chocolate, just to be clear.
Yeah. So no. Anyway, that was all I was gonna say. Is like it's kind of a hot take that I'm like, I get what you're saying, but also like it's not my.
They may have also literally been gay and lesbian their entire relationship, but also like my entire life, I have always been told that I must be gay because of the way that I am. Because I'm nice, because I dress well, because I don't care about people who are gay being attracted to me. I'm like, oh, that's so flattering. Amazing. Just like if a girl told me she was attracted to me.
Yeah.
There's just all of these things that make you a decent human being and make you a partner who's actually balanced and not trying to like.
They're like, you must be queer, or you must be gay, or you must be bi, or you must be this, and it's like.
I'm like, no, I'm just not trying to like. I'm not trying to put my masculinity on the pedestal. I'm just trying to be exactly who I am and show up in relationships as a human being.
Yeah.
And people don't know how to not try to put that in a box. So I'm like,
Y'all thought I was protective over Adam before, and now I'm having a mini Adam.
Yeah.
Oi. Oi. Yeah, so
I'm going to have to start protecting the people of the world from her.
yeah. So, I mean, I will always be like who I am and a feminist, but it's definitely taken different forms.
Yeah.
You know? So,
yeah.
anyway.
I think what you're saying though makes the reason that it's kind of sucky that people would say that about a relationship like ours is because it's dismissive of the fact that you can just be a good human being and a good partner in a relationship as a man.
Yeah. Period. Thanks for saying it eloquently. Okay, that's couples therapy. Now, our pop culture breakdown. What's your story?
Okay, I know you're not like, I know we're not political. I know you're not on.
What do you mean we're not political?
I know you're not on Threads all that much, but have
No.
you? Nobody's on Threads. Everybody's on Twitter if they're doing it. I mean X, whatever.
You're on Threads?
Look, I'm on Facebook.
Yucky.
Okay, this
Yucky.
is the problem.
Shame him.
I am on Facebook,
Shame.
and then there's a link that brings me to Threads, and then I'm on Threads. So, have you seen all of this stuff from the governor of California,
No.
Gavin Newsom, absolutely trolling Trump? It's
No.
the best thing that has ever happened on the internet right now. He's taken his entire personality, I think, and fed it into a ChatGPT bot, or just gotten himself a Gen Z marketing person to run his social media, just
Probably
like
both.
Trump's camp has.
Yeah.
It is so funny, and it keeps getting Trump to respond and react to him. And it's like, I mean, he's talking about legit things. Like, you know, Donald Trump is talking about things that have repercussions, unfortunately, because he has power, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Gavin Newsom is talking about like redistricting the voting population of California to be able to like sway it in his own favor for the Democrats, even though California is always left. And he's like posting about, he's like, you have this much time to do it. Thank you for your attention on this matter. Like Donald Trump says at the end of his stupid little tweet tirades, and it's all caps.
I honestly don't even know, but like I'll take your word.
And he's
for
like
it.
Donald Trump's, and then like in parentheses, also known as tiny hands. Like just like all the stupid little like insult things that Trump does on Twitter or
it's
whatever.
It's got to be some Gen Z.
Oh my god,
like,
it's hilarious.
Intern or whatever, not intern, but
it's hilarious. It's amazing.
Okay, well,
and so like apparently this is American politics now. Is just this entire.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
the whole thing's a joke. But apparently. It's effective because it's got Donald Trump's attention and it's making him mad.
Well, it would. Like, it's like he's like a child in that way.
So if anybody else is, you know, looking for a way to get under the skin of the president of the United States, just tweet like him and make fun of him and his small hands.
Honestly, yeah.
We just need to get him to release the Epstein files and we'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, LOL. The way you can go so deep into that stuff, I'm just like, yeah, I love listening to it, but I again, getting pregnant, a lot has happened in the world, and I will be very honest with you, like, my head has been buried.
Oh, for sure. You got other things to worry about.
And I'm just so much the person who's like, worry about you. Like,
yeah. Protect your community.
Yeah.
Find your people that you care about. Put your energy into things that matter.
Yeah. Okay, my pop culture breakdown. Pete Davidson, do you know that he's pregnant?
He's pregnant.
He's not.
Pete Davidson is pregnant?
He's not pregnant.
He's been slanging that thing for so long, and now he's carrying a baby? Wow, that's impressive.
So
the man can do it all.
He got his girlfriend pregnant.
Okay. Congratulations.
Did you know?
I didn't know that he could do it without getting girls pregnant, to be honest.
Elsie Hewitt is who his girlfriend is.
Okay.
And
don't know who that is at all.
I think
he was dating Kim Kardashian last I knew.
No, but they broke up.
And then he was dating Blake Lively or something.
What?
He dates like literally every celebrity ever. He just dates them.
Lively. No, not Blake Lively. That's a whole different pop culture update, but I'm not going into that.
Okay.
So, but anyway, he says this like article says like why Pete Davidson feels guilty about his girlfriend Elsie Hewitt's pregnancy.
Is he just not going to help take care of it?
No, he's so happy. And like the obviously the title is like clickbait.
Yeah.
But he said, I feel bad for my girl because I bring a lot of shit. Basically, he said anything we do or she does now is going to be a thing. And so like she's basically just gets like torn apart online. And
right.
He said, I feel really bad because she's a very private person. She's the one going through it. She's the one doing all the work. So anyway, basically he's just saying like he feels bad that like I feel so
that the
guilty.
paparazzi won't leave him alone.
And horrible that in any way, shape, or form, I could not allow her to have the ideal pregnancy that almost every woman gets to have and enjoy.
Yeah. Aw.
And it's like,
Aw,
that's
Pete
so
Davidson.
sweet. Like, obviously, congrats on the babe on the way.
Yeah, and I love that he's like, it's not even like a question. Like, he's fully committed.
He's
as
so
long as she will
happy.
stay with him.
Yeah.
Amidst all of the like craziness of the
His
world.
whole family's really happy. He's 31. Like, it's like great. Like,
Cute.
just great. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing. This is a really sweet. I think they started dating like in March, so it was like a pretty quick. I think they got pregnant like pretty much right away.
Yeah.
I think people started noticing when like she posted like a bikini picture, and like some people were like, either your boobs are done or you're pregnant, which is hilarious because
That's what you can always tell.
that's the way. Well, not always, but like in some pregnant women's bodies, and that was definitely the case for me. So yeah,
She's like going Kylie Jenner and going like, thanks, 50 cc's, semi under the muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
This doctor, here's how to get it done.
Yeah. So no, she's like, just get pregnant by Pete Davidson and you'll get yabos.
Pete Davidson is
or-
blessing the world, apparently.
Or Adam Frost, because
Hey, yeah, you're doing a great job.
yeah, it's part of the pounds I think that I put on.
I think it's most of the pounds you've put on, honestly.
It's both. It's
Pregnancy's amazing, people.
It's everywhere. Like everywhere the baby weight is, but it's
Yeah, your body is putting the weight right where it needs to be. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Looking hot the whole time.
Thank you. Okay, so last we're gonna end with word of the week, which is like us reflecting for the next week what we think the word of the week will be, like the vibe of the week.
Yeah, we are manifesting for this week.
Basically.
And my manifestation is fresh
Oh,
for this week.
I was gonna do fresh. I literally did it and deleted it and did a different one.
Because there can be fresh wounds and there can be a fresh start.
Wow.
And
that period.
it's a little bit of all of it right now. So it's good, it's bad, it's scary, it's sad. Apparently I'm Dr. Seuss.
You are. Oh my God. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Mine is innovative.
I love that for you. What are we innovating?
So like
What are we changing? How are we shifting?
like Adam mentioned, like I really love that fresh wounds, fresh start. Like you can have both, like period. Like I love that. That's how it feels. There's been a lot of shifting in our lives. Like always, every time we come on these fucking mics, we're like, a lot is shifting in our lives. And I like swear like it's true. And yeah, a lot of things have been like shifting, and I have some new like innovative ways to kind of put myself out there, like work wise and career wise. Like it's just, we're constantly kind of reinventing ourselves in that way. If you've been along for the whole journey, like we started as musicians, and
Christians,
and well, we can kind of do a lot, like do it all, but at the same time, it's like living in a city like Nashville. It's kind of like, unless you get a job like with a company, it's like hard to like, it's hard to keep freelance type life alive. So you really have to like find a niche. And so anyway, I'm like working on that. I have like a meeting today that I'm really excited about. It's like this top of the week. Like I have lots going on this week as far as, or lots going on today that like sets the rest of the week. And so I'm like, I'm really excited for that. Like we mentioned, so I'll be 21 weeks tomorrow. So I kind of feel like, okay, we're moving into the second half. Like it does feel like a lot did happen last week. And again, the shifts that have been happening. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, like this baby says like every 20 weeks, like you're making room for me and changing and evolving. And I, want you to be like the parents that I want you to be when I come into this world. Yeah. So that's why. That's it. Innovative,
well, I feel like we
fresh.
Finally just got our sea legs too with this pregnancy. Like we just got past the 20-week anatomy scan, and we feel like we're stable and steady. Like we're not going into every single appointment just being like, okay, let's just get the heartbeat out of the way so we can know he's okay.
Like breathe. And now I feel him all the time, So it's just seriously, oh my gosh, it's such a blessing. Not to sound Christian, but like it's such a blessing to feel him kick, because I'm like, he's fine. Like he's in there literally kicking me. Like it's like biggest reassurance ever. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But
so it's like
before that, you're kind of like,
yeah.
are you in there?
Yeah, you're like, hello? Was that it? What was that?
Or just like, you don't feel anything for so long, for like almost basically half the pregnancy. You don't feel anything.
Yeah.
And so it's been just amazing that now we have this scan. I feel in kick. We're good. Like, basically just prepping our lives.
Another level of the foundation. It's firming up. It's
Yeah.
just starting to get there so that we can actually start building what we want to do moving forward with life.
Like what we love. So let us know what your word of the week is. I don't know. Maybe we could do
Hit
something.
us in the DMs.
Maybe we could do something cute about that. I don't know. I'll play around with it. But this is this is 0-0.
Yep.
Hopefully we actually do like get this out there and like you guys love it and it won't be so much going over the what did you say, the house rules?
Oh, yeah. Housekeeping.
Yeah, there won't be so much like housekeeping.
Yeah.
We'll just like boom, boom, boom it out. But
on camera. Subscribe to our OnlyFans for the explicit version of this podcast.
But if you have like any recommendations, if you're like listening to this and you're like, guys, you need to start with a gossip or start with a this or like change this out, like leave this, nobody gives a shit, like let us know. Like we're just like we're shooting the shit, we're figuring it out, and like this is just fun for us to actually just come on here and like be us.
Yeah.
Not have a guest to like fuck them guests. Just kidding. That was a great time to have guests, but like it's a different
story now.
It's just a different story, and we wanted to start a new not SEO but RSS feed or
RSS, yeah.
Like a full new.
This is a whole new thing, guys.
This is a whole new thing.
This is not deconstruct to curiosity to la la la. Okay, this is just
la la la. Also, la la la. Again, it's like tune out the noise and tune into la la la. Like it's just basically like you get to be like fly on the wall, like just la 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 with us. But also real ones. I'm not gonna address this all the time, but real ones will know that it's L and A. La. Cute. We're adorable. Yay. Go us. This is 0-0. La la la.
Go
Thanks
team.
for tuning in. We love you guys. And until next time. Bye. Our timing.